Gloves. Ooh, donuts! Okay, we can't eat one. We're not going to sit here and watch it, are we? It's not a horror game. It's a... Ah!
Who was that?
Hey everyone, and welcome to another Autopsy Simulator game. We played one very recently, and that was amazing. It was incredibly scary. I screamed a lot, but still, it was an incredible game. And it was only a demo, so I'm looking forward to the full release. We got another one here. This is a little bit different. There's not... I don't believe it's fully based on a horror story experience like the last one. This is more based on accuracy, more of an actual simulator. But we'll see what happens. I think it's got a bit of a horror story in there.
No, do not call me anymore. It's none of my business.
Okay, we're starting off the same. In the other one, we started off on the phone. Do I have a flashlight? It's really dark. This apartment, or whatever it is, an office, it's kind of depressing.
How am I supposed to record a lecture for the students now? Feeling completely broken.
Can I read? Hi, this is Kate Brooks, a reporter for the New Orleans Weekly. I couldn't find you at home. I'm starting to suspect you're avoiding me, Mr. Herman? Something that would... Anyway? Oh, anyway. As you know, we'd like to write an article commenting... Hang on, can we get... No, we can get normal stuff. We can get normal words. Anyway, as you know, we'd like to write a piece commemorating your wife's achievements. We'd be delighted to talk to you about it. With this note, I will also leave you my card. Let me call you this evening, and I hope to see you at home or at the office. Regards, A. Burroughs. Leave him alone, lady. Especially if his wife died recently. He doesn't want to be talking about it. I'm seeing it in his local paper.
Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
It's only Thursday. Oh, the cops from Steven's visit yesterday. I don't think he likes my coffee. He barely took a sip.
Cigarettes.
Oh, I'm gonna go nuts if I don't take my pills.
Look for your pills. Go to the bathroom. Okay, can I read this first? How to break out of this vicious cycle. Can we check the bin? Ooh, a hat! It's just a hat, but I can't throw it away since it's a gift from Alice. Umbrella.
It's supposed to rain today.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, alcohol.
It's for my guests, but...
For your guests? Why are you giving guests alcohol? What's this? Love, Alice. Oh, that's nice. With it. Oh, that's squeaky. Oh. Go to the bathroom. We should go to the bathroom. We don't know when our pills don't get taken. Ooh, this is eerie. This is the bathroom.
Fuck. Where are my meds?
Right, I know, right? Is that them? That's a weird way to take pills. You didn't even get a glass of water. Go to the storage.
Now I can go get the camera.
Oh, storage. That's convenient. Wet paint, do not enter.
It's locked.
Fine.
Oh, this place is starting to look like a garbage dump rather than a storage room.
Newspaper. Another missing person gone missing. New Orleans police is a serial kidnapper in Pittsville. Has received another blah 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 blah. Okay. Ooh, look, a fuse box. Oh, I hope that doesn't go off at some point. What am I looking for? Get the video camera. Okay, that's gas tanks. Is it over here? Oh, there it is. Ooh, heavy.
Well, I hope I won't forget to press the record button this time.
Yeah, idiot. Okay, go to the autopsy room. Can I close this door? Yes.
Let's move on straight to our deceased.
Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, a picture of a brain. Why is it so gray? Can I go in?
I'm wondering how the new tripod is going to work. Just frame it properly and...
Ooh.
Oh, this should be fine.
Yeah. Like a
November
pro.
21st, 1991. Time, 8:43 p.m. Recording for medical students from the University of Missouri. The autopsy is conducted by Jack Hammond. Ladies and gentlemen, it is always worth having a look at the files before conducting the autopsy. That is where we can find all kinds of clues to what could have potentially happened to the deceased.
Okay.
Well, who do we have here today?
Yeah, who is it? Mention the rookie mistakes.
Mention the rookie mistakes. Oh yeah, that's right. That's my warrant to sensify you for a few issues. First, due to the fact that in the process of revealing and securing forensic traces, interference that changes the primary condition happens. The photographic documentation plays a huge role in the entire process of examination. Then, the body needs to be placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathomorphologist stands on the left-hand side of the body. Third, very rarely but still, the cause of death remains unknown if all the tests come out negative. That's the so-called white autopsy. Now remember that it can also happen.
Wow, that is a lot of information. I have no idea what to do or what you said.
Found on the outskirts of a parking lot near a gas station, where he often begged and insistently offered to clean the windows of cars that were leaving the station. The body was found in a dry field drain. A frequent cause of traumatic deaths among the elderly is the various types of accidents, including traffic accidents or falling down the stairs. The body was spotted by a station worker during the morning shift. At first, he thought that someone had thrown rain boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize a human body laying on its back. Signs of libation could be found around the dead body. Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start a fire, and a scattered makeshift blanket.
Okay, so he died from alcohol and freezing, right?
The deceased is locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple years. He had gotten into fights and had been bullied by the problematic youth of the town. He was that type of a man who never kept off alcohol,
Yeah,
which
see,
caused
alcohol.
him to be homeless. As a young man working in a suburban coal mine most of his life, he already abused alcohol, and as the time went by, he'd fall into addiction more. That's interesting. Although alcohol poisoning as a sole cause of death among the elderly people is relatively rare, different levels of alcohol poisoning happen among 1 in 4 deaths of elderly people, which may suggest that alcohol abuse is a significant issue in this age group. What is important to note, even though alcohol poisoning does not cause death, it does increase the risk of accidents and their following injuries.
That is interesting.
The body was found at 7 o'clock by Sheriff Matthew Thompson. White male, 76 kilograms, 5'8".
Ooh, he's short.
Age unknown. The deceased is a local homeless man named Toby Chambers. His son runs a hardware store. His wife ran away years ago. Local police have talked to residents, so we know more about the deceased. For example, that he loved drinking, and by no means was abstinent. Such clues can direct us to things that are worth keeping in mind during the autopsy.
Okay, is that it for the
Found on
talking?
the outskirts of a parking lot near
No,
a
we've
gas
done that,
station,
friend.
where he often
Stop
begged
talking!
and insistently
Oh, there you
the
go.
body was found at a frequent cause. The body it's not empty.
Okay, we've looked at that. Fine, and put the gloves
The
on.
damn gloves.
A voice recorder. Computer. Okay, gloves. Ooh, donuts! Okay, we can't eat one. Gloves. Where do we store gloves? Not in there. Not in there. Gloves. Where are you? Gloves? That's a camera. Okay. Is that a mini drawer? Huh? Okay. Why are all my drawers empty? Where are the gloves? Oh.
Now
There.
we can get to work. We're going to need the camera. It should be here somewhere.
I know where that
No,
is.
must have left it in one of
I just stumbled upon it. It's here. Do I take a picture of it?
Let's follow the procedure and prepare photo documentation. We must follow the top-down rule. Luckily, we don't have to take pictures of the clothes this time. We are only focusing on the body. Let's
Okay.
keep in mind it's all about the legibility, not the perfect frame. Before we start searching for traces on the deceased's body, we have to take a main picture that goes in the files.
Okay.
Voila! Now we move on to the next step. Trace search. We're going to need better zoom here.
Like this?
We're going to need better zoom. And that's perfect.
So just taking pictures of his boobies. Now his feet. No? What now? Find spots on the body. Okay. Anything on his hand? Something on his head. Oh, bruising. Bruising. And something on his arm?
Well, you don't have to stand close to be able to smell a strong odor of alcohol and other discharges.
Ooh.
There's nothing left to say. Old Toby didn't spare himself.
Okay, is that it? Do I have to do more? Anything on the feet?
People affected by homelessness most often die from accidents, alcohol abuse, or they freeze to death. While taking the photos, some entries that could be potentially lethal caught my attention. Let's take a closer look using the magnifying glass.
Okay. Tools. Take the magnifier from the tool wheel. Wow, this is in depth.
There are frostbite marks all over the deceased's body. Although they are most visible on the tips of his fingers, they can be recognized by the very specific color of the skin. However, the hands tell us much more.
Really? Hey, like a
An
scar.
old wound that
That's
hadn't
old.
healed properly. It must have been some kind of burn or other injury. Nevertheless, it has nothing to do with the potential cause of death.
And the foot.
By the look of his feet, I
Oh.
assume Toby must have worn uncomfortable and dinky shoes for quite a while.
Wow.
However, such wounds have nothing to do with his death.
They do not look healthy. Look at his head.
That's something interesting. While making photographic documentation, ecchymosis can be seen on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound. We'll come back later to see if everything is alright with the brain. What do we have here?
Possible death cause. Okay. Long scar. Scratches is another minor damage to something on the feet. Intense small emanating from deceased. What? He probably got drunk, fell, hit his head, knocked himself out, and then died of cold.
At this point, that's all I can do based on
Grab
all
the right
traces in the body
hand
of the
to
deceased. The
perform
inside
the
should tell me
examination.
much more. Let's move back to the body.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, I gotta grab this.
Now let's check the level of muscle tension. This will allow us to establish time of death. Let's raise the deceased's hand.
Wait, what is this doing? It's something about time of death by raising his hand.
And then let go. The stronger the rigor mortis gets, the greater the resistance from the muscles will be. As you can see, the hand falls loose. The rigor mortis has already subsided. We can then assume that the time of death stated in the files is correct.
Cool.
Let's grab a scalpel.
Oh, that's in the wheel.
You can boldly cut with the scalpel.
Oh, this
It
is
won't
gonna
hurt.
be fun.
We always start with the neck and move down towards the symphysis pubis. Next, we separate the skin and prepare
Symphysis
to remove
pubis.
the ribs.
You went round the belly button. That's horribly unsettling. Open the chest using the hand tool. Oh, wait, don't you use a hand? Oh, look at that. Can I? No. Okay, open the chest. Did I not do that? Oh my god. Okay. What am I? How do I want to open this side. There you
The
go.
adipose tissue has an intense yellow hue. As you probably already guessed, we're going to need the scissors.
Oh, I don't like this bit. They're not scissors, mate. They're loppers. Oh, that
After
noise.
removing both cartilage and bone tissues, we are actually interested in two things that you can see at the very first glance. The lack of organ congestion means that, although the deceased was cold, hypothermia wasn't the cause of death.
Okay. The lungs are very dark. Does that mean he's a smoker? Take the magnifier from the tool wheel. I'm trying. There you go. It lungs. He's a smoker, right? He's a smoker. Can I? How do I? I want to look at the other thing. Oh, we can zoom. Oh, we can move.
We can eliminate freezing as the cause of death.
Okay. Take out the lungs and examine them. Okay. How do I do that? Give me your lungs. Give me your lungs. Oh, there you go. Ooh, lovely. Look at this. Alcohol poison, freezing something, whatever. Take out the lungs and examine them. How? How do I? Oh. Wait, the bar started to move.
The deceased smoked like a chimney. Let's take a closer look.
Aha!
We see widespread black and tarry deposits caused by smoking cigarettes.
I told you.
Despite the tragic condition of the lungs, now we need to go grab the syringe. At this point, we need to test the level of blood alcohol concentration of the deceased. We move on to collecting blood from the heart. 5 milliliters from the left ventricle should do it.
No! That's
Now,
disgusting.
we prick the bladder and draw about 10 milliliters of fluid.
Oh, using the same needle as well. Not the eye.
We also collect the fluid from the deceased to determine the level of alcohol concentration in the vitreous humor.
Go to the
Keep in
mixer.
mind that you have to set the right time and speed on both knobs before using the centrifuge. Our
Dude's-
samples may break into pieces due to the centrifugal force if we set up the wrong coordinates. I myself am terrible with numbers because I suffer from dyscalculia, which is why I always keep the appropriate coordinates at hand.
Dude's making a smoothie out of some dude's liquids. What do I do? Take the note from the bin board. Okay. Okay, time is 40 minutes and speed is 75%. Okay. Come here. Time. Ooh. 40 minutes. That's 40 minutes, right? And 75%. What happens if we just put 100% for like fucking 2 hours? That's 70. That's 75. That's 75, right? That's the 75 mark, right? Yeah. That'll do. We're not going to sit here and watch it, are we? Go to storage. Oh, look at all these flipping orbs.
If something goes to I was hoping to clock out early today.
It's not a horror game. It's a... Ah!
What was that? Where did it go?
Was it a cat? No, it was just a cat. Sorry, cat. It's not a horror game. It's a simulator. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely the fuses. Right goes first, left next. Voila.
Cool. Turn off the radio.
Where's that unbearable noise coming from? That's strange. I'm pretty sure I closed the window.
Oh, we're on the ground floor? Someone's in here with us. What happened to it just being a simulator?
Probably misses me already.
Is that the...
I borrowed it from
That's
Stephen.
the TV. Was that radio?
Since Alice died, Stephen is the only person I trust.
Okay. Where is it coming from then? There you go. Go back to the mixer. Okay.
All right, let's see what we've got here. Well, everything is telling us that the BAC, blood alcohol concentration, is high.
Cool.
Hence the smell we're getting from the deceased. Still, to be 100% sure, I have to send the samples to the lab.
How long is that going to
Unfortunately,
take?
I don't have the equipment to conduct a detailed analysis here.
Cool. Okay, so how many days do we have to wait then? Take out the stomach and examine it. Okay.
Now let's take a closer look at the stomach.
Liver, diaphragm, heart, lung, liver. Dude, where's your stomach at? Oh, there it is. This is disgusting. Oh, look at that hole.
As expected, the stomach has no major external damage.
Cool.
In this case, Further inspection is no use.
Cut
we
the
must cut
organ.
him open.
Oh, what is this? How do I... Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ. This is difficult. Oh, am I getting the hang of it? Am I getting the hang of it? No, no. Ugh. Oh, come on. What is that? Move closer and examine. Okay.
That's interesting. In addition
it?
to a large amount of gas and liquid, the stomach also contains small amounts of yellow, grayish food content resembling some kind of meat. Either our deceased hadn't eaten in days, or some of the bulk of his stomach had found a way out.
Ew.
Now, it couldn't have been suffocation, could it? Now we need to focus on the cardiovascular system, especially the heart. We take the organ and look it up and down, carefully.
Give me it. Give me a heart. We're looking at the tubes, right? We're looking at the tubes?
At first glance, the heart looks fine. The pulmonary trunk and aorta seem to be in good condition. There are no pathological changes that have contributed to our Toby's death. Well, once we've got the body ticked off, we can move on to the head.
The saw. Hey. Take the saw.
Let's take the autopsy saw to cut through the skull to cleave it in two. Remember,
Ah!
the
Okay.
skull, not the saw. Anyway, we will start dissecting the brain from the occipital lobe. In this way, the brain's dura mater is slowly revealing itself.
This isn't working right. I'm having to just keep clicking. Oh my god. I could not do this job in real life. Asphyxiation. Oh, that looks suspicious. Oh, we were almost there then. What am I looking at? This bit.
After the basic examination, we can see that the cerebral gyri in both brain hemispheres are symmetric and the bumps between them are clear.
Okay, what does that mean for me? Hey, look at this glowy line.
So far, so good. The hematoma seems to have had no effect on the organ we're examining.
Open the organ.
Let's check its transection. Moving on. Holding a knife with a long, narrow blade in your dominant hand, cut the cranial nerves on both sides, pulling the brain towards you.
Am I doing it right? Did I do it?
Remember, just one small fragment examined under the magnifying
looks weird.
glass is enough to dispel or confirm our doubts. We then take the fragment of the brain to the tray and, literally and figuratively, go up just as I initially suspected. We can rule the fatal accident out as well.
So what is it? No into something pathologies something after dissection and examination. Okay. Take out the trachea. What is a trachea? Oh, it's a throat thing. Give me this hand and give me a throat. Why does it look so weird when it's out? Look at that. Can I? This looks hilarious.
Same as we did with the stomach. While cutting a small organ, such as the trachea, we must perform a precise incision. To be able to cut with the very tip of the blade, we must hold... Ladies and gentlemen, based on the report and preliminary documentation, it is safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol, and then fell asleep on his back. Then the gastric contents refluxed and flooded the airways, causing death. That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at dorm parties.
I kind of said that, except I said the cold after drinking too much and he fell on his head. What do I do now? Go to the general card. What? What's that? Go to the general card.
And now it's all clear. The death was caused by suffocation.
Cool. Cause of death. Asphyxiation. Bloody, bloody, blah. And then sign it. Ooh, can I sign it myself? And then a little kiss.
It went quite smoothly today. I'm about to get off.
I hope you mean you're gonna finish work and not something else. Close the chest. Okay. There we go.
In order to bring the chest of our deceased back to its initial state, at least to a small extent, we must take the needle in our hand.
Just use glue. No one's gonna check.
We sewed the deceased using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method is very strong and quick to do.
Very quick, Jesus.
I should probably get to that.
It's that bloody reporter.
I'm coming.
This is Dr. Jack Hanman.
Oh, for
Please
God's
leave
sake.
a message.
Good evening. How are you? How are you?
What?
How are you?
What the f is that supposed to be? I'll finish the stitching and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Are they in here? I don't like this. This got very dark and very scary very quickly. That window open. Okay. Okay, go back to the old autopsy table. Oh, this is cinematic now, right?
What the fuck?
Ooh. Oh, is that it? At the end, we actually didn't get to see what happens. That's it. That's the end of it. I really enjoyed that. That's really in depth. That's actually really interesting. You gotta have a little bit of patience. There obviously is some story and horror element to it, which is going to be revealed in the full release. I highly suggest you go and check out yourself if the demo is still available. It does come on and off at times, but it is on Steam, and you should wishlist it so you can, you know, find out when it comes out and you can play it for yourselves. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps a lot and I appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, hit that button and the notification bell so you can find out when I upload new videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.